Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use the collision event in Chrono's Chrono engine. Should come with the engine, but maybe you have to go to his website. I'm pretty sure it comes with the engine. And okay, so this game is just a game I'm making just for fun and for testing. But maybe basically it's just a Mortal Kombat game that I've just been working on. And these are the enemies right here. And the collision event is something that comes with the Mog's Chrono engine. And it's for the ABS mode, so for the action RPG, if you're making an action RPG, when you hit the enemy, the collision event is for when you hit the enemy, something happens. So when you hit them, and you want to move towards you, or get knocked back, or something like that. Okay, so yeah. So basically, when you first use the collision event, it might not work the way you want to. Let me show you something, bro. So when you first get this Chrono, this collision event thing, it might just look like this, and this way it doesn't really work. So when this collision event hits the enemy, this will happen, but if you try to make multiple, it doesn't work. And you try to make another one under it, and when you hit them, everything will play if you have multiple ones. So it won't really work. But the only way to make this work is with control branches and equipment like weapons and shields and accessories and stuff. Doesn't really matter what you choose, but I think I just used weapons for this one. Yeah. Basically, you can use like these weapons and armors, and also for this to work, every character, every playable character has to have a different weapon equipped for the collision event to work. Or if you have, for example, if you have Scorpion and Sub-Zero have the same weapon equipped, then probably only this one is gonna work. So every character needs their own they need their own weapon, separate weapon, or armor, or something they can equip. So every character needs a different weapon. Right here, I kinda did it wrong. Right here, Sub-Zero and Scorpion have the same weapon, but right here is wrong. Actually, you need a different weapon for every character. This has happened when I was still learning how to make this work. So actually, I'm gonna show you how to change weapons with just pressing one button on your keyboard. I forgot to say this actually, but actually need this plugin, Yen Flies button common events. You actually need this plugin for this to work. And for like when you punch, the character will change his animation, but you need this plugin. See, when you press the certain key on your keyboard, something will happen. The character will see if you have the button common events, and I set this one to A. When you press A, this common event will happen. When you press A, this common event will happen. See if Scorpion is in the party, but you need to have like you need to do it like this. If you have multiple characters in your game that you can switch between, you need control branches in the common events. If Scorpion is in the party and presses A, then this will happen. Now you need to do the movement route. When you hit the Scorpion, you need to change his image to him punching, see? And then you say this is Act 1, and it goes to the tool map. Then you wait a couple frames so Scorpion doesn't switch frames so fast, and then he goes back to his normal frame. And then you equip the weapon when you press A. So change equipment, Scorpion changes his equipment right here. Now when he does the get over here attack, see if Scorpion is in the party, and then he changes all the sprites like this. And you can even like play a sound like his get over here sound effect, and you equip that weapon for that common event. But also you need a parallel event actually to run. You need let's see, on the parallel event you need to add all these weapons first, and then you need a self switch, and then it switches to this self switch, and then you put through on if you want. Now all this stuff I'll show you later, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. But I'm gonna show you real quick how to make something like a fire attack work. Okay, so let's see. Let's say you have a fire element in your game. This is how you would do it. This is how you would make a fire attack work. Basically, you just go to the route that you're using for your enemy, select all, it's not working, copy, okay, and basically this is how you would make like fire or ice work, poison. So go to set movement route, set it to this event, and paste it. Okay. And basically everything's gonna happen the same as as his regular route, but they have to add something here. No, probably just make a new event for the fire. So I'm just gonna make another one for fire element. Okay. I'm just gonna change the fire element to something. I don't know. Let's change it to that. Okay. And maybe just leave it like that. And let's go and switch its attack. Damage. Go to skills. Go to name it something. Fire damage. And you go to HP damage. Variant 0. Go to ally. Switch the scope to ally and formula to you might want to switch these to variables. Yeah, I switch these to variables. You don't have to, but actually I don't think you really need a variable for this. You just probably set the damage. I mean, if you want the fire to get stronger, you might want to set a variable to it. If you want to level that variable up, then if you want to level that fire damage up, you might want to equip a variable to it. So this is how you equip variables to the damage. You go V brackets and then put the number of the variable. Okay. So skill 64. So you go to that event and you set it to skill 64. And how long do you want it to last? Probably only 10 frames. Okay. And apply. Now this is event 22. Go back to that one. And go to this movement route. And you make this one. Event 22. Every time he moves, this is going to come out, and the fire is going to hit him. Now, you want to make it how long you want the fire to last. You just keep on doing this. Keep on pasting the same movement route, and you just keep on pasting it and pasting it and pasting it. And you can keep doing this for how long you want it to last. But don't put repeat movements or you're just gonna keep doing that. So just put it on this. Maybe skip. I can't move, maybe. Or if you want it to complete, you will wait for completion, but sometimes the game does freeze if you have this on, so I might just want that one on instead. So yeah, so that's when the fire hits him. Okay, so that's gonna happen. He gets fire damage. And hold on, I've got to check what collision event this is. I think this is harpoon. Okay. Now, you want to add the damage variable to that fire. How much do you want the damage to take out? Now you go to the variable and you set it to name it something. Fire damage. Okay. Now you set it. You go to add. And you go to say it takes out 5 damage. It's okay. And yeah. Now let's see what happens. Okay, now let's see what happens to the fire. See if the fire works. As you can see, the fire works now. Let's see. It's really strong. Anyways, you can see how that fire works now. And that's how you make fire damage. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make them frozen with an ice attack. Kind of like Sub-Zero's freeze attack. There are two ways to do this, but first way is to put a state on your skill or your item that you're gonna use. Like add state right here to freeze. And then you go to the states and you cannot move. But the only problem with doing it this way is the enemy stays frozen forever, and the only way to take him out of that is to hit him or punch him or something. That's the only way. But another way to make it like he stays frozen for like a certain amount of time is this way. Well, probably the better way to do it, and kind of more complicated, but I go to the closing events, and when you throw the ice ball at him, you want to change his image, but you need to change his image to a freeze animation. So right here you can see how he has his left and right movement, his up and down animations, but you need to make a animation, a sprite sheet of when he gets frozen, and his up, left, right, and down sprites need to be all the same image, and they all need to be facing the same way, because after that you have to press turn. You have to make them turn in any direction. Basically, you can make it turn left, right, up, down. It really doesn't matter, but you have to keep making them turn. And at the bottom, you hit change to his original sprite, and you hit skip if you can't move. And if you hit repeat, he'll keep doing that. And if you hit wait, the whole game will just, you can't move until he's done. But so you want to put on skip, and yeah, let's see, turn, keep making it until for how long you want it to be frozen. Then you need a sprite sheet for when it gets frozen. One still sprite, or if you don't, it's gonna be like turning everywhere, and it's probably not gonna look good. And it's probably gonna look like this. I'm about to show you. See how he just touches everywhere? Because of the animations, he's turning and all those different sprites. So you might want to get a sprite where you just stay still, a freeze animation. I don't have one. I haven't made one, but yeah, I could probably. I don't think I have one. I don't have one. But anyways, it goes pretty fast because frequency on this is very fast. So maybe if you change the speed, I don't think that will really work. Let's see. Wait, you want to change frequency to lowest, and this will make it slow down. And when it's done, you change it back to normal. Now let's see if this way works better. Now, let's see. Okay. Well, actually, he needs to go back to highest. I think that's what his thing was. Oh, wait, I got the wrong one. I set the wrong one. It was previously to highest. And I think is maybe it's try speed too. But if that doesn't work, then you might just have to get a bunch of churning a bunch of times until you want him to stop, until how long you want him to be frozen. But if you change the speed and frequency, it might work too. Let's see. Alright, doesn't really work. So I guess you just have to make them keep turning left and right, I guess, until for how long you want it to be frozen. Maybe doing this for a minute. Let's see how long we can make them stay frozen. This is a weird way of doing it, but it works. See, that's how long he'll stay frozen. So that's how you make them frozen.